Philly man, family affair. Yeah, yeah. We on another one. You shoulda known. You youngers better stop playing. Let's get it. Count me out, that's your worst mistake. Cops come yellow tape. Top gun, catch a hot one when you run your face. See why they stuck in place, I'm moving slow and quiet. Guns better buy it, cause my goonies start riots. We multiply it so the game getting strong. Disrespect mine, put your brains on the wall. Make you famous and all, I stand for it all. And when the smoke clear, chase the game for my dog. OG status, 230 automatic. Bye birdie, sit flurry through your cabbage. Never will I worry, cause my youngest all savage. Power moves deli, conversate on the celly. Get it how I live, Tommy buns off a belly. Peanut butter coupe, got the haters looking jelly. We just mobbing, handle any problem. Close range shit, do damage with revolvers.
Nigga, yeah, so let's get it. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it, come on. And I'ma spit it. I'ma spit it, nigga. Spit it till I'm gone. Yeah, then let's get it. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it, come on. And I'ma spit it. I'ma spit it, nigga. Spit it till I'm gone. Still got breath left. So I'ma say it with my chest, yes. I ain't gotta retire. Rappers nowadays on stage ain't got this fire. Yeah, this that OG shit. Y'all new niggas is so you don't know shit. I kick knowledge when I spit. Acknowledge that I'm the shit. Or I'ma put out a hit. Yeah, hit man for hire. Before you get fired, y'all shit just quit. You're looking kinda tired. Sit your ass down somewhere and be quiet. When grown folks kicking it, cats hit a lick and then they get slick as shit. Brody said let's do a track, I said I'm with it. Just say when, now let's get it. Nigga, yeah, so let's get it. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it, come on. And I'ma spit it. I'ma spit it, nigga. Spit it till I'm gone. Yeah, then let's get it. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it, come on. And I'ma spit it. I'ma spit it, nigga. Spit it till I'm
changed, but I'm still a man. You feel me, fam? Leave his ass straight hanging like a ceiling fan.
He got a little fame, but he's still a fan. I'ma sign an autograph, then tell him scram.
Here's the plan, a couple guns in the vest. Grab him up north and leave him in southwest.
We get dirty like the niggas down south. For running your mouth, you had these Philly niggas running your house.
A couple ounces of hard and a quarter of bud. Live that vampire life when I'm pulling out blood.
We OGs still up in the mud.
They still showing us love.
We still flowing, nigga.
So keep going, nigga.
Ain't no way in the world I'ma fucking owe a nigga.
10 toes down on the ground, you tiptoeing, nigga.
We grown men, no need to pretend.
Still on go, still running the show, so
yeah, now let's get it. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it, come on.
Come on.
And I'ma spit it.
I'ma spit it.
I'ma spit it, nigga. Spit it till I'm gone. Now let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, nigga.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, come on.
Come on.
And I'ma spit it.
I'ma spit it.
I'ma spit it, nigga. OG shit
What's
gone.
Motherfucking popping. Y'all know what it is already. All on the table. Talking that shit. Talking our shit. Everybody talking that shit. That's just how it go. Got your boy in the building. Jay Brody. What's up?
What up? What's good with you?
You already know, man. Talking our shit.
You already know, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? First off, man, where you from, Cos?
I mean, I'm originally from West, but I was raised uptown.
Okay. West Philly in the building, uptown in the building,
Philly already.
Philly in the motherfucking building.
Right. I've repped my whole city though, straight up. There ain't no part. I'm Philly.
There you go. A lot of people forget that part.
Yeah, for real, for real.
A lot of people forget that part, man. So off the rip, man, from me listening to your music, man, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. You don't have a specific sound. You don't sound like Philly. You don't sound like East Coast. You got a distinctive sound that to me is only you.
Right.
What do you contribute to having that distinctive sound that, because you know, most Philly artists, man, I mean, I'm from Philly, so I know how it go. Most motherfuckers in Philly all sound the same.
Right. And that was one of my goals. I mean, be honest with you, the history of Jay Brody, I started out rapping with Ness. Enes and YHM. So I was out Southwest. That's when I've been freestyling all my life. But when I really got the courage to start spitting in front of niggas, I was running with Enes and YHM, Southwest Philly niggas.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? For like 10 years, niggas kept saying me and Ness sound alike. They like, yo, you and Ness, like, you sound like, who that Ness? I pull up to a store rocking my own music. Nigga like, what's that new Enes?
Wow.
Yeah, so my whole drive was to be a versatile artist. Like, see, the artists that I look up to, see, I like charisma. I like personality. You know what I mean? Yes, I like Biggie. Yeah, I like Nas. You know what I'm saying? But people with personality was just amazing to me. Like P.D. Pablo, Busta Rhymes, Mystical. You know what I'm saying? If you go back in the day, Batman, you know what I'm saying? Food Snickers. You know what I'm saying? I like that charisma in a person, Daz Effects. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was like, I wanted to give people a little bit of everything, and I wanted to not have a lane. I wanted to slide through when I wanted to.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
That makes sense. And honestly, just based off the names you just named, when you speaking of charisma, when you speaking of characters, when you speaking of versatility, I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people don't look at P.D. Pablo, Mystical, Busta. They don't look at them and say, damn, them dudes is lyrical. But they look at them dudes and say, yo, them dudes got bangers. You know what I mean? And I think, honestly, out that whole list, P.D. Pablo, I think people slept on P.D. a lot.
Yeah.
They ain't, like, I listened to his actual albums and it was like, damn, like, boy actually got some shit on these joints.
Yeah. I love their energy. Like, I love energy. I love people bringing. See, my whole thing is I want to get back to feel good music. So that's why I continue to make music, because, you know, it's so much. It's like everything's a replica. He do it. And they say the same words just in different ways.
Cookie cutter like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So my reason to keep doing music is because people of me and your age still love music.
Exactly.
But, you know, that's why everybody went crazy when Kiss went off on Versus.
Yeah.
Because that's what we remember in the 90s, early 2000s.
I think what fucked everybody up is people, I think so many people are programmed when it comes to music.
Society brainwash.
And the radio is the greatest programming, because you can listen to, everybody that knows me will tell you, I stopped listening to radio years ago because I got tired of hearing every hour it's the same 10 songs. And it's like, yo, it got to be more music than that. Then when you get to those shows that's playing other shit, they still got those songs mixed in, but then they only got a couple of other songs. And it's like, yo, what is everything else? What is all? Then I'll get the naming artists, and motherfuckers be like, well, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, yo, how you call yourself hip hop and you only know the motherfuckers that get played on the radio? I don't understand that concept.
And I feel that's a disrespect to hip hop. If you can't go in the crates and tell me something good, like, bro, you just stop saying you hip hop. You trap music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference, and y'all don't understand. Like, that's where I got my most influence from, is hip hop. And then, you know, I see, the thing is, I got the best of three worlds. I had hip hop, I had the gangster rap, and now I got this trap music. So I've been able to hear it and understand where it's going, but still penetrate it with my own finesse.
There you go. I think that's another thing that people lack.
Originality.
People want to get into music. They want to make music, but they feel like, I gotta make my song sound exactly like that song. Like, if you look on YouTube, right, you got all these dudes making beats, and all of them will name their beat this person type of beat, that person type of beat. Why you can't just make a beat? Why you can't just be known for your style of making beats? Why do you have to make a beat that sounds like something that fucking Young Boy, whoever the fuck would get on, or Trippy this motherfucker, or Little that motherfucker? Won't you make a beat for the regular, for a different motherfucker? Make a new style of beat. Stop trying to make the same shit. Motherfuckers rap the same way. I gotta sound like NBA this dude or Little that dude. Won't you sound like you? Bring you to the table. And even if you say, even if, like me personally, I took 3 people's styles to me when I was doing music heavy. I took 3 people and I combined their styles and twisted it into my own shit. Now, here's the crazy part. Motherfuckers don't even know the 3 people who it is. And when I tell them, they have to really sit back and listen to my music and say, oh shit, I can actually hear it now. Because everybody used to tell me, yo, I can't pinpoint nobody that you actually sound like. That was the goal. That goal.
But that's because they don't have the ear. They don't have the ear. See me, I'm so, and not to cut you off, I'm so in tune to music. Like when I tell a person, I close my eyes and listen.
Facts.
So when I listen to a music, like a beat, when I ride a beat, I'm gonna ride that joint so different than others because I know that you're gonna come at it so common.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say the commonest words. So what I did is I just simplified mine and I made it where as though it was so connected that whereas though you can hear it from, like when most people hear me, they be like, yo, you sound like Busta on this joint. And then later on, they'll be like, yo, you sound like X on some X shit right here. It's because who you listen to is who you will sound like.
Mm-hmm.
But most dudes didn't really listen to music. They, you know, see, like when we grew up, you can listen to certain albums front to back.
Facts. Big facts.
Front to back. They only gonna buy an album just for one song.
Big facts. That's why it's crazy because I talk to a lot of younger underground artists, and they got this concept, and I understand the concept, but they got this concept that they got to focus on making this one hit song. Whereas though I'm used to that hit song that's on the radio wasn't even the best song on the album.
Right.
Now that hit song that motherfuckers is searching for, the rest of the album is garbage because they focus so hard on that one song. It's not about the body of work. It's about that one fucking song that's going to blow up because they feel like that once I blow up off that one song, signed, sealed, delivered. It don't work that way. It's other shit. You still got to have shit to back it up. Why you think you got so many one-hit wonders out there? Because they focused on that one song and couldn't do nothing else after that.
And they don't focus on their craft. They run it. Like I lived in the studio, bro. Like it wasn't a day that went by. I'm talking about, I say it on my song, 365, 24/7. All I wanted to do is be great at it.
They don't want to
be great. Yeah.
Want to be great no more. They just want to be seen.
They want to be famous because these are the same people that wasn't nobody when they was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, before rapping, I was singing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was raised in the church and all that cool stuff, you know, the normal story of a music person. I was raised in the church. I was singing first. I was singing to girls. Then my voice changed. And it got deeper. But then artists like Biggie and Method Man and Redman and Wu-Tang and Keith Murray, you know what I'm saying? These people start coming out and they were speaking in different languages, but the language I understood.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me chills when I heard it. You dig what I'm saying? That's how close I was to music. I used to get ass whoopings because my mom told me not to turn the radio on, but I had to hear that joint.
I hear that.
You feel me? Like that's how deep I was into music. You know what I'm saying? Even when I started after singing, I was a basketball boy. Like I used to freestyle for my brother. Me and my brother drink 40s on the com, and he'll get me to rap all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro, spit that shit for him. You know what I'm saying? One time I blew a nigga mind. I'm in a DJ booth, and we down North Philly, like on 26 in Montgomery. And I'm like 19. My brother like, yo, put a beat on. I start going in freestyling. The ball stopped the beat. Yeah. Man, that was no fucking freestyle. That was all from the head. I wasn't even writing at this time. I didn't start writing until 2000.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I got 21 years in writing now. Now is you would never catch me like I could put if I put bars together in my head, that's still writing.
Yeah.
Dudes think they freestyle. That's not freestyling. What you did is you just wrote it in your head. All that punching in, that's still writing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had to go over the first verse to get the second verse.
People, it's crazy when I tell people, in order for you to be a good artist, you got to be able to freestyle. You got to be able to come up with some shit off the top of the head.
Yeah.
Oh man, you tripping. That you ain't gonna get a good song like that. And I'm like, that's how you start your song for one.
Yeah.
Your song got to start somewhere.
Right, because I started learning how to write my freestyle down.
Exactly.
I started learning how to write. That's what made my joint. And then when I started paying attention to is a good song, I started listening to the creation. Like I love the creation of a good song, meaning R&B, rap, you know what I'm saying, country, pop. I love the creation of a good song. Like, you know, one song that is amazing to me, and it's not even rap. Moving Mountains by Usher.
Oh wow. That's a good song.
You hear me, bro? And I listened to that song 1,000 times. I lied to you not, bro. I was going through a breakup and all that, and I was listening to this song, man. And when I was listening to the way they put this song together, bro, it was crazy. I felt every word that he was saying. And that's what people forget. Like, yeah, like that's why the young boys tripping, because they feel that dumb, idiotic shit. Listen, I'm not knocking their music. What I'm saying is that if it makes you go out here and take a person's life, it's idiotic. Like now not only did you take their life, you're taking your life, because once they catch you, nigga, you're gone.
You said you want to go back to feel good music. What did you mean by that?
What I mean is about, you know, when we used to, like, you from Philly. I want to go when we went to the dollar parties and we was doing the E-Matic. You feel what I'm saying? You was getting Wallies from the shorty. You know what I'm saying? You was partying, you was Dougie Freshin', and you know what I'm saying? Like, you was really having fun with it.
Yeah.
That's the feel good music I'm talking about. Whereas though you like being as though I'm at an age now where though I can go back to in my memory bank and I can say, damn, I was having a good time at this time, and this was the song at that time. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no killing, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, dope shit. You know what I'm saying? It was feel good. Shorty wanna ride with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my favorite songs in the world is Lost Boy Jones Renee.
Yeah. That's
like niggas don't even know how that's a classic. Right. Or how about Method Man, All I Need?
Classic.
You get what I'm saying? Like, they great songs, bro.
People don't.
They great. Huh?
It's funny, right? I remember back in the day, old heads was like, man, y'all music ain't gonna last.
Right.
And I'm looking at music now, and I can't say that their music won't last, but I don't think they will have those timeless classics like we had.
Right.
When you listen to the songs, when you listen to a lot of music now, it's good for the moment, but then it's like the song will come out and it'll be a banger, but then tomorrow you're not even thinking about that song anymore.
Right.
Whereas though back in the day, a banger lasted you for a couple years before that bitch faded away. Why do you think people can't do that no more?
Because they don't understand the reality of timeless music. Everybody about right now. Like, they not gonna get old. You feel what I'm saying?
That actually makes sense.
Right. You're gonna get older. And it's going to be to the point where though you're going to hear that. Like, and just to recap off of something you asked me on that feel good music. Reason why I changed the way I rap music. Like, if you listen to it, I barely curse in my music.
Okay.
I'm a father of 11, bro.
Sheesh.
I started making music. You know, I was pleasing myself. You know, pleasing my homies with the gangster shit and the guns and the hitting the block. But then I started thinking when I'm driving in the car with my kids, is that right for me to be doing that?
Mm-hmm.
My conscience, my mother raised me to be a thinking man. So when I'm thinking of it, I'm like, I got to do something different.
Do they really need to be hearing me talking that shit?
Right. Is that what I want my children to be raised with? Do I want them to see that or understand that they have a real chance at life? You don't have to be a statistic, you know what I'm saying? A stereotype. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to understand that life is life, and you can live it, or you can give it up and be nothing.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking sense.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to conversate with people and give them real facts because they ain't had, all they know is lies and bullshit their whole life.
So, I ain't gonna say that's all they know, but that's all they can believe in.
I mean, but a lot of people, you know, when you live in the hood, when you live in our city is a different monster. Now, everybody got things going on. I'm not telling them our city is, you know, more grittier than theirs. But when I tell you, like, when drugs get involved into your family and into your home, it's a whole different monster, man. The love goes, you know what I'm saying? The peace goes, the drama starts, you know what I'm saying? The unexpected start happening.
That's real shit.
Right. So it does something to a child.
I remember having a conversation with this dude. He asked me, how did I feel about his song? And I told him straight up, I said, man, unless you actually want to hear what I got to say, don't ask me that question.
Right.
He looked at me. He was like, what do you mean by that? I said, dog, because I'm not everybody else, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat the shit. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Like,
right.
He was like, what you mean? I said, if you want me to honestly tell you about your song, I'm going to tell you. So he was like, no, man, I fuck with you. Tell me your honest opinion. I said, all right. I said, for one, that's not a song. He was like, what? I said, that's not a song. That's just something that you play for your homies, man. That's not a song. That's not something you have zero plans on putting on the radio. He like, no, man, did you hear the hook? I said, yeah, but that's not a hook for the radio. That's not a song for the radio. Nothing about this song will ever be played on the radio. Man, damn, dog, you just hating. I said, I'm not hating on you at all. I want you to get better. I actually think you got a lot of potential, and I want to see you get better. So I'm not going to feed you the bullshit like everybody else is. He asked the next motherfucker, yo, what you think about this song? Oh, man, that joint crazy. He was like, oh, yeah, what you like about it? Nah, man, that whole joint was fire. He was like, but what do you like about it? Nah, man, you know. Then he looked back at me and was like, oh, shit, like, motherfuckers going to tell you what you want to hear. And then
all day long
tell you the truth. You got to listen to the motherfucker that's going to tell you the truth instead of keep believing the motherfucker that's going to tell you what you want to hear. So with that being said, if an artist come to you and say, yo, Brody, I want you to get on this song, do you need to hear the song first or you just jumping on?
I need to hear the song first. I need to see where you're going. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. This is what I tell them for real. I hope you bring your A game because I'm going to chew you up on this jump.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I did that. Listen, just to speak on the scenario, some young boy hollered at me from LA, white boy named Matty Costello or something like that. Now, he sent a song to me like I'm just some sweet ass old head. So I said, all right, you know what I mean? He paid for the verse and everything. He sent it to me. I do it in 45 minutes, send it back to him. I kill a song so bad, his girl added me on Facebook and then did a video of her spitting my verse.
Wow.
He took the song down. It got 10,000 plays in 6 days.
Wow.
He took the song down. And I tried to tell him, I said, bro, I'm not an average dude that you just think. I take rap serious. I can rap about any and everything, but mine's going to make sense.
These dudes people don't take music serious nowadays. It's just something to do. And that's the reason why it's so easy. I heard somebody say something a few months back and the shit struck so much of a chord, it was ridiculous. Hip hop has become too friendly. What I mean by too friendly is everybody is nice to each. Everybody is nice, cool with each other. Nobody wants to be the bad guy anymore. Nobody wants to outshine somebody on a song. Nobody wants to do a true diss record. Nobody wants to like really be that fucking animal when it comes to music. But from what I was used to is I don't give a fuck who on the song with me. My verse got to be the best song on the verse, be best verse on the song. And if you don't feel like your verse should be the same way, why the fuck is we on the song together?
Right.
Every song is a competition.
Right.
You know what I mean? You listen to Banned from TV. You listen to fucking any song. Damn, what's the name? What was the name of that joint? With Kane and all of them on it. Like it's a competition.
Oh yeah, it was a competition. I mean, all them Jones, like, and that's where I came from, like Self-Destruction. And when they was on them tracks, they was spitting, but they was making sure they had the hardest verse.
Exactly. The goal is for my verse to be the best verse from the song. And if everybody feel that way, that's how you make a hard song. Not all, well, I'm gonna just get on this joint. No, fuck that. I don't give a fuck who it is. You either you paid me or it's free. I'm gonna shit on you off the rip. I done had a couple motherfuckers tell me, yo, let's say that verse for the remix. No, I'm not writing for your remix. This is the verse I wrote for this song right here. I'm not rewriting the verse because you felt like this verse was a remix. No, this is the verse for this song. It's either going on or it's not. Now, if you take my verse and not put it on the song, don't ever assume that I'm gonna ever be on another song with you.
Facts. And see, you know what's so sad, bro? I did songs with so many of the so-called elite niggas in the city, and my songs didn't get played, bro, because I fucking went ham on these niggas. Because they thought I was playing. They come in here with these Diddy Bop ass verses, and I go all the way ape shit on the joint.
Yeah.
All the way ape shit.
It's funny. I listen to a lot of people. I'm not the dude that just started listening to underground. I've been listening to underground forever. Like I believe in that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't have to know you to even listen to your music. I'll listen to anybody's shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I be listening to people's shit sometimes. And in my mind, I said, why did you put this person on this song with you? You know this person was trash. Why would you even put them on that song? But I had to look at it. It's like the chicks that hang with the one ugly chick to make themselves.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you think about it that way, then you got to look at that artist and say, are you really this artist that you claim yourself to be? You really scared to get on tracks with hot motherfuckers? Like, that's crazy. You scared to get on a track with somebody that can compete with you? Are you really that guy?
Right, and that's what's going on in this city now. They'll try to charge you an arm and a leg because they know you can't pay it.
Yeah.
They know it because if they get you on a joint, you're going to outshine them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to tell you one great rapper, bro, that really didn't get his well due. His name is Bruno Brinks.
Okay.
From Southwest. When I tell you this nigga is Philly's Biggie, he helped me with my writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he helped me with my writing. He still do his thing now. And when I tell you, like, this boy used to say things so futuristic that he was ahead of his time.
That's why he didn't make it.
He was but them niggas, they was scared of him.
That's why. Because he was saying shit that motherfuckers, Biggie almost didn't make it because he was saying shit that motherfuckers couldn't fathom.
Right.
Like it was too much for motherfuckers. Like some people don't know how to coexist with a motherfucker that's doing something that you can't think about doing yourself.
And he didn't say shit that people said. There's one verse that this nigga said, I'd never forget it. It ain't even a verse, it's a couple bars. He said, me and Kid Cash like dimes, but not these girls who pull up in coops the same color of hot cheese curls.
Oh, shit.
You hear me? And I'm like, this nigga just made that off the top of his head. He never say things that niggas say. He had songs about drugs being humans.
Oh, wow.
Like this man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, his archive was bananas. Wow. And they would just hold him in the studio and he would record music and he would push it out, but they wouldn't push it for him. And these was niggas that he was around that he should have really got pushed.
Yeah, but if they push his shit, they shit fall to the wayside.
Right.
You know how that shit go, man. Crabs in the barrel, baby.
Listen, man, I lost 3 deals because of people, man. That's the reason why my hunger is still on top. That's why I'm at 100, because I don't feel as though I got my just due.
I hear that. How long have you actually been going hard with the music? Like, I know you said you've been rapping for a long time, but it's the difference between rapping and actually going hard. So at what
I'm gonna say going hard.
Hard.
When I started with I'm gonna say the early 2000s. When I started going with rapping with Ness and them, I seen that the potential we had, because that was the first deal I lost. We lost the deal with Columbia Records. They come, bro. I'm working at Wendy's, bro. They come to the job and they like, bro, y'all them niggas that's on that mixtape. Oh man, I promise you, y'all sign this deal today, bro. Y'all never working these motherfuckers again. You know what I'm saying? So I got 20 something years in. You know what I'm saying? And my hunger is still never changed, because I love making music.
When you love it, that's when you had the most fun with it, and you ain't never gonna stop. What do you feel like? What do you feel like is the highlight of your career at this point?
The highlight of my career is actually just getting recognition and for like the recognition of just like the music that he makes. I just want them to understand the music I make.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm not looking for, everybody want money, of course. But see, the way I look at it, the money gonna come if they understand the music I make.
Yeah.
The music I make is for I'm not trying to be a preacher and uplift you. I'm trying to give you a better picture of the hood.
Okay.
Because most people paint it in the wrong colors.
I can agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with a struggle. It's nothing wrong with you giving me your pain. I can understand that, because we all been through something.
Yeah.
But stop making it feel like
that's all the hood is, though.
And right. That's what I'm saying.
All the hood is.
Right. And that's all I'm saying, bro. It's more to that, because I wouldn't be the man that I am today without my struggles, without my pain, because it made me a better man. And I'm able to think in a better way, that whereas though when a youngin come to me, I can speak to him and give him insight on how to survive and make it to my age.
Yeah. Big facts.
You feel me? I've been shot twice in 1 year. I've been stabbed. I've been to jail. I had to do time. Yeah, I've been through all that. But guess what? I'm still here.
Why do you think, and I'm pretty sure you see this because I've seen it numerous times. Why do you think a lot of old heads feel like they don't have time, or don't want to, or don't feel the need to school the young boys no more? Because I mean, when we came up, we fuck up old heads on our ass off the rip.
Right.
There was no rap. But now
but what happened, they gave
just up. Like, man, whatever.
They
like,
gave
why do you
up.
think that's changed?
They gave up. The old heads gave up. Whereas though they don't want to see, most of them became addicts, and we have to always keep it 100, because people that used to sell drugs became the addicts to their own product.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of them were killed or sent to jail. So the ones that was left was the ones that didn't really have insight on what was going on. They were just trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And now the ones that do have it, see, if a young boy go to jail in an old head feeling, he gonna school the shit out of that young boy. So when he come home, that young boy gonna have his head on his shoulders different.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones in the streets, they still in competition with the kids. If you come to Philly, you'll catch an old head that's like 45, 50, rocking the same clothes like a young boy.
Facts.
Like, what are you doing? Now there's no separation. You're not separating. So why would he look up to you as an old head when he see that you on a block with me at 50?
Big facts.
So now his old head, his OG status that went down 20 levels.
Probably more than that.
You feel me?
Real
So
shit.
that's the
Probably
reason
more than
why.
that.
Right. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Now, on the other side of that is that the OGs are scared to share the gems. And what they don't realize, this goes all the way back to ancient history. When the elders get the wisdom goes to the youth. These dudes don't want to share that with them. So that's why they got to wing it out here. And this is why they start killing and shooting, because they chasing a dollar because they know no other way.
So do you think that's the reason why music has changed so drastically, so fast?
Yes, because the old heads didn't want to give the gems. They didn't want to get the gems. And now, being as though, you know, and a lot of people didn't want to bow out. They didn't want to admit that they getting old. They didn't want to admit that my time is up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you could have built something where though you could have made it where though you still was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But your legacy don't stop because you get older. You're supposed to get smarter.
Facts.
And a lot of people are so selfish that they don't want to be in second place.
They can't fathom not being in that spotlight.
You feel what I'm saying? And that just come from people that wasn't in the spotlight when they was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? And that goes back to the originality. A person don't have no individuality. So he don't understand he can be himself and still be the cool dude in the city.
Big facts. Big fucking facts.
You feel me?
Big fucking facts.
Real
It's
shit.
crazy how many people can't understand that concept right there.
Yeah. And that's why I said my thinking is different, because my mother gave me a lot of gems. And then when my father was murdered when I was 3 years old. So I didn't have a father. I had a mother, and she raised me and she prayed for me, and she put me in positions where though when she couldn't deal with me, she put me in positions with men of the church. At that time, that's when it was church that actually schooled me and showed me things.
Mm-hmm.
And I sucked it in. Even though I was still being rebellious and bad, the gems that they gave me when I became of age and I started understanding it, I said, yeah, all right, this is what I'm going off.
I think the term weirdo kind of fucks shit up for a lot of people.
Right.
Because I'm sorry. Weirdo and hater.
Right.
Those two words, those two labels you received if you did or do anything that's outside of what everybody else likes.
Right.
You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't understand the term weirdo and the term hater can be a good thing.
Right.
If you look at it, you want to look at it. Like me personally, I've always walked my own path. I don't need to say, like, okay, prime example. Let's say Drake. Everybody says that because I'm not a Drake fan, I'm a hater. I don't hate Drake. I actually think Drake probably be a cool motherfucker to actually hang out with, for real, for real. I just don't enjoy his music. That don't mean I hate the ball. You know what I mean? I don't have to be a fan of the ball. Now, on the flip side of that, I like Kid Cudi. Motherfuckers say, oh man, you a weirdo listening to that ball. But I could also say you a weirdo and a hater for not listening to the ball.
Right.
But because the radio don't blast a specific artist, people say, oh, if you're not listening to the artist that's not on the radio, you just hate them. No, it's fucking thousands, hundreds of thousands of fucking artists out here. Why is it we only have to listen to this specific one? Now, why do everybody want to sound like this specific one? Because if you sound like Drake, I might as well just listen to Drake. What the fuck's the point of listening to a diet Drake? That don't even fucking make sense to me.
I watered down Drake.
Like, what's the point? I might as well listen to the fucking original and call it a fucking day. That's what a lot of people forget when people say that they stuck in 90s hip hop. People are stuck in 90s hip hop because 90s hip hop was like What the fuck was that ice cream shop with fucking 31 flavors and all of that shit?
Right.
That was 90s hip hop. You had a lot of different flavors. I don't give a fuck who you listen to. I don't give a fuck where you found it at. You could pick up a fucking Clue tape and you just heard 65 different types of songs.
Right.
You pick up
And
a
they was
mixtape
heat.
now, everything sounded alike.
Right.
It's a difference. So when people say they stuck in the 90s, it's not that they hate this new version of rap, it's that they want to hear something different. They like, me personally, I like variety. I don't need to hear, like, all right, I'm from Philly and I tell people all the time, I'm not a Meek Mill fan. The reason I'm not a Meek Mill's fan is because all his songs sound exactly alike. It sounded like he basically made one long ass verse and he just kept switching the beat. That's what it sounded like to me. And even his beats are starting to sound alike now.
Right.
Like, I like versatility. People from the 90s had so much versatility that's what we're stuck with. The reason the Wu-Tang Clan is so big is because they had nothing but versatility. That whole group was versatile. Not one person in the group sounded alike. That's why they probably the greatest rap group of all fucking time.
Right. Nobody can take that from them. And look, I'm gonna give you a concept. The reason why people talking that, and I always say this because people like to say things that they hear. So it'd be weird to me. But if you talking about I'm stuck in the 90s, it's not about being stuck in the 90s. I'm giving you gems. And y'all don't understand wisdom when you hear it. That's like, all right, who your football team?
Bird gang all day, baby.
All right, now, you know how the cowgirls be like, man, we got this many rings.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing recent.
No.
So you want me to be stuck in this place because you figure that y'all move is 2021. No, it's not that. It's just simple fact of you dudes don't understand what it takes to get to this point. Y'all figure though y'all here now, so that's what it is. No, like you have to respect where a person put the work in for you to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what niggas don't do. They not understand it. They don't have no respect for it. Just like when Diddy was doing that, making the band shit, and they couldn't spit Biggie on verses, he was cussing them niggas out. Like how y'all want to be part of Bad Boys that can't spit Biggie?
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't even know the legacy of my motherfucking company then.
Yeah. Real shit.
That's an insult to a motherfucker.
When you hear these young boys, it's funny. I hear people like, oh, this person wasn't good. That person wasn't good. And it's like, what do you mean they wasn't good? Oh, they not as good as these motherfuckers now. First of all, evolution happens. It is what it is. You're supposed to be better than the motherfuckers that did it then. But at the same time, if I'm choosing to listen to this artist versus somebody new, that should tell you that you're not as timeless or classic as that person.
Right.
Because
if that person came out, if that person dropped that in the 90s and I'm listening to it 2001, like it just came out, that's telling me something.
Exactly. Like if you can't make something better than what came out 20 years ago, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with with 90s artists. That's on you as an artist. Your goal should be to be as timeless and as classic as those artists. And that's what those artists did. Those artists perfected their craft to the point where I want to be better than the motherfuckers that did it before me. I want to be more timeless than the motherfucker that did it before me.
Right.
Not, I just want to be popping right now.
Right. I just want to get the dog chain. I just want to be iced out. I want to be bust down. Like niggas used to always say that to me. Like I did a lot of real gutter music. Like I'm gonna say like from 15 to probably like 17. And I recorded it. I did videos for it because the reason why I did it is because I remember hip hop when the videos started, when the box came out. And when we were seeing video, it was gutter. It was uncut. It was raw. People don't respect. I'm not trying to show a motherfucker I'm rich when I'm broke.
Yeah.
Cause what I'm gonna do when I do get the money? You're gonna look at me like, oh, he already had. You're gonna get tired of me because now I'm boring you.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing the same shit I was doing 10 years ago. And that's what dudes don't be getting. Y'all burn, motherfuckers burn the younger generation right now. It's not about matching or battling with generations. It's about burning shit out and then looking at us like, well, why?
Let me ask you this, man. Before we get out of here, let me ask you this. Me and you can remember an era that a lot of people can't fathom.
Right.
It's the era of actual battle rap. Battle rap meaning I don't know you, you don't know me. We come here, we get it popping. Whoever got the best verses, whoever got the best bars, best metaphors, best double entendres, best everything, that's who wins. But now you got Smack, you got URL, you got all these joints to where I know I'm gonna battle you, so I'm gonna go in your neighborhood and I'm gonna interview some dudes. Then I'm gonna check your Facebook. Then I'm gonna check your Instagram feed. I'm gonna do all this research and create this fucking hour-long presentation. And this is what we're gonna consider battling. How do you feel about this new age battle rap?
What I feel about it, it's entertaining as it is. But see, me as an artist, I think battle rap take away from artists. Like, battle rap is cool. It's very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? What they doing is all about money with that situation. It ain't nothing else to it. It's just money. You know what I'm saying? Smack gonna bet money on who he know gonna win. So no matter what, he's putting it together. He's gonna win. He's on top of everybody. So even if he give you 2,500, 25,000, I bet you he made 50 to 75. See, so it's not an authentic thing. Like, yeah, dudes are really, some of them dudes are real spitters, and I give it to them. But you see, when them bars get back in that game, when Cassidy and them jumped in that joint and it start getting a little difficult for niggas. It start getting difficult for niggas. Like, I don't respect the fact that all the stuff that you said, like, you gotta go through, that's that shit. All right, remember when Jay-Z hit Nas with Ether?
Yeah.
I mean, when Nas hit Jay-Z with Ether, then Jay-Z got personal, start talking about his baby mom and all that shit.
Yeah.
Feelings got involved.
Big facts. Big facts.
It wasn't no more of a battle rap. It was a nigga trying to disrespect me worldwide. Like, now it's going too far. Like me, I could do that. I could do battle rap. But to be honest with you, you can't talk about my family, bro. You don't know me like that to do that. You don't know me like that to do that. So we gonna have a problem. As soon as you say the wrong thing, kidnapping, duct taping my kid, put the pump to it, yeah, it's gonna be a problem because I'm a real nigga. So real scenarios happen.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, it's cool, it's entertaining. You know, the youngers like that shit because it's entertaining. But at the end of the day, it took away. See, dudes don't know what real battle. They gotta go back to when LL Cool J and Kumo D and Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and them was having real battles. Yes, like you said, yes, it does evolve. Okay, we can't stop that. Why do
you think a lot of battle rappers can't make good songs and a lot of people who make good music can't battle rap?
Because it's like this. If you're an artist, you're an artist. You're not a battle rapper. You're an artist. Y'all got to understand, is levels to this shit on a real scale. But people keep trying to make their own fucking rules. That's not the game. Now, if you hungry, then stop trying to be an artist and be a battle rapper. But if you've been writing songs your whole life and try to go over here and battle rap, you're gonna fall short. Now, a battle rapper, he's so used to talking shit that he do not know how to put a song together. They can rap. See, they think they did a whole song because it was a hook and 16s. That's not a song. A song where as though when a person hear it, they can relate to it. They can put it to something in their life. They can say, damn, dog, I just went through some shit like this. And that goes back to me talking about that joint Moving Mountains. That song showed me like it's life, like real life. See, a nigga, they only look at it because it's R&B. No, through life, as a rapper, a man, as whoever you want to call yourself. Moving mountains is crazy because we're going to go through so many obstacles in life, especially as Black men. So moving the mountains to get to the next level of living is an amazing task if you do it in the right form.
Big facts. Big fucking facts, man. Hey, man, we got Jay Brody in the motherfucking building.
You already know.
Let the folks know where they can find you, if they can get a feature, how much prices is, if you even fucking with niggas on that level.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't doing no music to the summertime, man. I'm falling back. But if you really want to feature, I'm gonna charge you at a small $250. You can hit me up on Instagram at J_BRO_D215. You can also hit me up on Facebook under Akeem Johnson. Yeah, that's my real name. Hit me under Akeem Johnson. I'm also on Dat Piff. I got 4 mixtapes I just dropped in the last 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So I got volume 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Jay Brody, the best of Jay Brody, the best kept secret. So come check me out, hear some real music and some real bars. You dig me?
Real shit, man. Jay Brody in the building. Make sure y'all go check him the fuck out, man. Y'all hear the ball. He talking his shit, dropping jewels for you motherfuckers. And I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna be listening and saying, man, I ain't listening to old head. But if you don't listen to the old head, who the fuck you gonna listen to? Some little nigga standing beside you that's in the same boat as you and always been in the same boat as you, can't tell you how to pedal faster.
Yeah, and them crabs in the barrel ain't gonna do nothing but keep pulling you down. So think about that.
Exactly. So get down while the fuck you still can, especially if you thinking about moving forward in your career. Start listening to some old heads dropping some knowledge, man, and giving you some shit that you fucking need.
And Raw, one more thing, Raw. One more thing. Get better. Don't get stuck, nigga. You know what I mean?
Big facts. Evolution is everything. If you're not evolving, what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck are you doing this shit for? If you still spitting the same way you were spitting 5 years ago, you ain't evolving. You ain't going nowhere. It's just that simple. Evolution.
Right. Give it up. Give it up. You stuck. Get better.
And for those of y'all who need to hear this but never was told this, it's not a bad idea to give up on something and move on to something else. Anybody that tells you never give up, they're a fucking lie. Because some things is worth giving up because there's something better out there you could be doing with your motherfucking time.
Right.
That's real motherfucking facts.
All day long. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Brody in the building, all on the motherfucking table.
We here. Let's go. Family affair. Yeah. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. All we do is party and bullshit. Do a couple shows, then we getting some more chips. Let them all know that we really up next, bitch. All these other rappers, man, we show them the exit. Bet this get play up in the club. Plenty DJs, so they show them plenty love. When it comes to the music, please don't confuse it, cause my niggas like Nike, all my soldiers just do it. This how it's going to be. About to regulate the camp like I'm Warren G. If there's a problem with shit, then it's a problem with me. See, we can show you the game, just follow a G. Black Denali sitting on dubs in front of the club. Everybody know my name, so they showing me love. It's a special occasion. Dutchies, we play blazing. Money what I'm after, so I really got a craving. Hold fast, don't lose yourself. You got the title Playboy, you about to lose your belt. When it comes to the ladies, man, I go for self. It's my turn, other rappers sitting high on the shelf. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Last call for your drinks, we got bottles on the table. Models getting drunk, now the party unstable. Rolling up the skunk, got it cloudy in the back. Niggas in the corner shooting dice for a stack. Drinks in the air cause they playing my songs. Shorty don't care, so she showing her thong. Almost time to leave, try to find something nice. Shorty wanna ride, she can ride on this pipe. Nothing like the others, it's the ride of your life. Call me Mr. Lover, I'll be rubbing the right. I know you a lady, we can cuddle for the night. But tomorrow, different story, anything else bore me. You fucking with a boss, I ain't never been lame. I do a little music, plus I'm getting at the shame. See, Brody, I'm a monster, I'll be switching up the game. Man, these rappers out of pocket, so I'm coming for they fame. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Yeah.